Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's Steph. You probably already know what this video is. A haul slash a TBR for my haul in June and then my TBR for July. Let's talk about it because I did come back from New York recently. So I did have some books I got while I was there. As well too, I'm gonna probably name where I got most of these books if I remember correctly, and also to an order at which I've received them / got. Disclaimer too, obviously I work full time, so yeah, and I just buying books is so much more different. And to like someone or Alicia Thompson has said, like it's like a wine cellar. It's just simmering there and aging well, so it's perfect for me when the time comes and I pick it. So that's what I think about with my TBR now, thanks to Alicia Thompson. So yeah, let's now get into it. I actually got sent to this by Primero Sueño Press. Oh my god, I can't English today. And it's by E. Salvador, a finished copy of Please Don't Go. She's a chonker. I know I will not get to this anytime soon, but I've heard nothing but amazing thoughts about this book from some of my fellow booksta friends, so let's see how I feel about this one eventually. So a big shout out to Primero Sueño Press for sending me this finished copy. Also too, if you're wondering what this is, it's my my lights for my fan and stuff, because I realized I am too short to reach it, so you're gonna see this little rat tail thing hanging in about. Don't worry. I know what it is. I'm sorry if it bothers you guys. I can't do much about it. So but yeah, this is the first book I got this month in June. I cannot wait to read it, especially since two of the authors are Mexican-American, romance author, and like I mentioned, it's chonker, so it's gonna have more than just romance in it, and I'm excited. Next up, I went to a Katie Robert event with Zay Lee this month, and it was in the beginning of this month in June for the last book in the Neon Gods series, or sorry, the Dark Olympus series, which is Shatter Gods. I am stoked because look at that. Yep. And two, we even got its stamp, of course, because Katie cannot sign books. So there is that. And it's also signed too on top from the Katie tour, which is really nice. I cannot wait to go back and reread the first one for Neon Gods and then work my way to Shatter Gods now that I know it's finished. So yeah, hopefully can finish out this series next year and restart towards the halfway of this year. And this duo with Ehi and Katie was amazing. Katie, they were spectacular. I liked it a lot. And then this was a pre-order that's I've been waiting for a while, that I got back when I was a part of their Patreon, and I really like this author because they write monster romance, and I met them as Stimulate. So yeah, I even got some swag. Like, look at that. Look at that wax seal. It looks so good. It also came, okay, I can't really show it, but it's Dahlia Davis. That's that sticker. This is the artwork, and then here is the sticker as well. So a print and a sticker, which is really nice. And two, you can read the books individually, like a tandem read from Haunted Heart and Hallowed Ground, because this is a special edition from Dahlia Davis. I knew I had to join to get it because I really like this. Look at them. One Night, Two Sisters, Rays, H-E-L-L. It's stunning. I love when books do more than just the sprayed edges. Like, spectacular. All around amazing. I don't remember if there is photos in here, but I don't think so. That's the series. That's Dahlia's signature. I really love Dahlia. Dahlia made us a fan that day at Stimulate, and I'm so glad because their books are so good. They're so fast-paced. But yeah, there's no artwork in it. There is some like little bit of like stuff in between, So I'm interested. Black with white words. It's so pretty. Can't wait to put this on my shelf because I already read this, like I said, during Stimulate. So yeah, really nice. And then me and Zay went to a book event for the release in paperback of And They Were Roommates by Paige Powers. They are a transgender. Oh, look. They're transgender, and this book was so good. I actually listened to the audiobook the day before, and so I know exactly what I was going into with spoilers and stuff. And this is their next book. I'm excited to see it. He's amazing. He was such a good host, as well too as a co-hoster. But yeah, this book was so good, and I'm glad to carry a copy of it. And They Were Roommates. So good. And two, while I was there, I was like, why not I picked this up, because they gave me a voucher because I was dumb and accidentally purchased it. Didn't know it came with the ticket, and I was like, but with the card, I knew that this book would make me cry, but I did not know that it would leave me in shambles. I cried so much during my stream reading the last bit of past the 48%, because that's how far I was, and I finished it all yesterday right before watching Mexico play. So yeah, and two, thank God. Anyways, Libertad. Look at how annotated this is. And I knew it was gonna be sad, but oh my God, Ari recommended it, and Ariana has it on her Bookstagram, and I knew it was her favorite. I knew some other influencers and like readers out there really love this book, and as well too, like, I was not ready for that. I made it even an Instagram post early the next day after because I couldn't, and this book is gonna be engraved in my head. This is so important, especially with presidents and, you know, resistance and grief, death, a bunch of topics in here that's very important, I feel like. So highly recommend. Just a trigger warning, look up the trigger warnings, because you're gonna be triggered and you're gonna cry. And this book, guys, I can't even believe I bought it and then I read it. That's how fast I was with it. Next up, I did go to Half Price Books because I went to go donate some books, and I need to go and donate some books again, hopefully before I leave to New York to have some extra cash. That's what I did. And I got this for free, and I still had some money left over, so I got Katie Roberts' Radiant Sin, part of the series, because I already have Electric Idol, and so I was like, might as well just get it so I can, you know, read / like follow along, because I'm going to do an audiobook / annotate with these. And it's used. It was only $8.49. Really good condition, I say too. Like, I was looking through it and I was like, looks like they only read it once, so I'm glad I got a used copy of Radiance. Next up, in New York, I actually got this at the Rip Bodice. This was the only bookstore we went to, and I'm kind of glad though I got these two books, because I know I cannot find copies of them because they're both indie published, I believe, so it's like I would have to order them. So thank God Rip Bodice has like indie authors as well. I thought that was very interesting in New York. It was very nice. I was so excited, so happy to see this, especially during the heat. The gals know, and I'm hoping next time I go to New York, I go visit some other bookstores I want to go visit. I did not buy anything like merch related. I just bought 2 books to support them. So I saw one of my friends, Kimberly, talk about Let Them Fall, which is part of the fall series. Is book 1 by Simone Holiday. I'm excited. It's so pretty. It looks so cozy. Like, how could I not? And this was the only copy. I had to snag it, basically. Happy... Oh, wait, it's not even Pride no more. Every day's Pride. Happy Pride. As well, too, because I know Megan talks about this book. I remember her recommending it to one of the book club picks, or one of the book clubs I went to, and just for the cameras. I think it was my first book club ever I joined, and she recommended it to the book club, and I was like, keeping an eye out for it if I ever see it. Saw it at the Rip Bodice, knew I had to get it, so yeah. I got Just for the Cameras. I can't wait to read this. Like I said too, it's also indie, published by Viano Onima. I am excited. I love romance books. I love the chemistry. And then later on, when I came back from New York, I hung out with a friend and such. And then later on, I went to go to Finney's Books here in Austin, and I actually got 2 books. They were on sale. I don't know why they were having a sale actually, but I knew. Without even knowing, actually, when I went in, I just looked at the sale, and I got this book because I was like, oh, it's on sale. And I was like, I kind of remember seeing this book recommended before. It's also by Megan. Megan also recommended this one. And I was like, I want a romance that's, you know, that type of romance. So it is by Harley Lorex. It's Losers, Part 1. This is a special edition. It's so pretty. And yeah, it was on sale. It was originally 20 bucks, and I got it, I think, for like 16 with tax, obviously. So I was like, yeah. I'm kind of glad too, because there's also artwork in here. It looks like, I saw it a minute ago, I could be wrong, but I've been wanting romances like this, like a little bit of darker romance, more mature, so that's why I picked it up. And then too, because I know this was from a book club pick, this was like, I think the 2nd or 3rd one I attended, and it's by Avita Weiss, which is Yours Instability, a Things with Benefits sponsored romance. I had to get it. So yeah, also indie published, so of course I had to support Avita Weiss. I'm excited to eventually get to this one. Obviously not anytime soon, just because, like I said, my TBR, and yeah, like, it's a wine. It's gonna be a wine bottle on my shelf. Yeah. Next up, I also went to another book event with Zay, and it was for the release of Alicia Thompson's In Every Possible Way. I actually have an ARC for this, because it was free for 24 hours and you click or whatever on NetGalley. And I was like, yes, let's go. I'm not going to read it this month, sadly, just because I want to go back and listen to their backlist, because I already listened to her debut. It was really good. I don't know why people weren't a fan of it. And two, we got swag. So we got a sticker sheet, which is so cute. Can't wait to use this in my book journal when I finish it. Artwork. And two, it is not AI, obviously. There is this on the back. It is actually by an artist. It is human made. It's so pretty, actually. I can tell, like, the paint strokes and everything that they were using. And then, like, a postcard. I thought that was so freaking cute. I'm gonna have to put this in my book journal. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll mail it to Zay about my thoughts about the book. I think that'd be cute. Zay, if you're watching this, let me know. Let me know. And of course, too, since we went, it is indeed signed by the Alicia Thompson. Her and Ehi were such a funny duo. I couldn't stop laughing. My face was hurting so much. It was iconic. I love them. I need them as a duo again. Please, Flutter Book Romance. That's where I went to for this event. So yeah. And then too, I picked up this because apparently they have a book club. Obviously they have a book club. It's Flutter Romance. And I saw this book. I remember seeing someone recommend it on their story, like two girls, Thighs and Prayers. So I was like, I'm getting it. And this is their book club pick for this month in July. So you'll see where this is going to go in a minute. But yeah, it is indie published as well. Thankfully, they have like other romances. They have a lot of different types of romances. And I was so shocked because, like, the Rip Bodice, it reminded me of, like, the Rip Bodice, but it's here in my state. And I was like, I loved it. I loved it a lot. I love inclusivity. This is so nice. And then last but not least, I went to this pop-up event. I didn't stamp the book. I put it in my stamp book. But there was no app, I believe, for, like, the queer, which they have apparently every year by Pinkham Random House. And I got The Space Between Men by Mia S. Willies. And it's a poetry. I can't wait. It's also a series winner selected by Morgan Parker. So it's a poetic ethnography that creates and documents the vocabulary of the Southern Black queer experience, chosen as a National Poetry Series winner. So yeah, I had to pick this up. It was short. Oh, and they also gave me a bookmark. Yeah, by AOSOP, the AOSOP Queer Library 2026. Guys, if you ever want to do it again, they'll do it next year, obviously. I didn't know about it until my friend told me. So yeah, look it up. I got a free bookmark. I forgot. I honestly forgot where I got it. But yeah, I got it in Austin at the Domain area where they have mine. They only had 3 books, so it was kind of easy to pick one. So yeah, and I figured a short one, easy, quick one. Probably won't read it this month. I need a break from, like, books like that, from Crime from Libertad. So anyways, let's talk about the TBR for July. I have actually a list before I talk about the physical books. So let's do that first. Obviously, I want to finish this arc by Azalea Crowley with some other authors called Flesh and Flora. It's been out. I just need to get to it, guys. And then 2, I'm currently reading / I'm going to get this book later on this month anyways for the event. It's going to be Just a Highland Fling. Like I said, it's an arc by Naina Kumar. I love Naina Kumar. I love the very first book I read about. And then 2, the second one, I still haven't gotten to, but I was like, I'll get to it once I get my audiobook hold. And then 2, this has been out. I'm waiting for my copy to be shipped to me. It is The Hyacinth Labyrinth by Jamie. Yeah, I've been reading it. I had to put it on pause because I was like, I might as well just wait because I don't have the arc no more because it was on my old phone and now I have a new phone. So it's like, buy a copy, just waiting on it. And then next up for audiobooks that I got a hold of is The Sea Witch by Katie Roberts. And then also by Katie Robert, which is a part of the same series, which I think is the last one in the series. Thankfully, finishing a series, guys. Queen Takes Rose. And then 2, I have some arcs that came to me. I have 4 new ones that I'm not going to mention. But this one by Lizzie is Bat Wings and Motor Oils. We'll see if I get to it. I do not know if it's out yet by the time this video gets to you. I didn't look into it. I was just like, I'm gonna I'm gonna add it to this month so I can read it on the plane or something on my phone. So yeah, those are all the ones I have that I don't have physically that I'm yapped about, basically. But let's talk about physical ones slash what I have and slash rereads. Sick battery change. Anyways, like I was mentioning, let's talk about first rereads. This year, I realized I've been rereading a lot, which is good slash bad because all of my TBR books. But it's good because it's a refresher and buddy reads. So yeah, I know I mentioned it last time and I did not get to it at all last month or so. I'm going to be rereading The Moon on a Rainy Night volume 1, 2, and 3 actually. I'm going to read... Wait. Did I ever read volume 3? Actually, I'm going to reread 1 and 2. I don't think I read volume 3 because it's not annotated. Good to know. Rereading these two, actually. My bad, guys. I am not a good person at remembering things. But yeah, these two are annotated, so I know I read these. If you're wondering why I annotated the manga, it's just because me and Chloe were like buddy reading it together, and two, like just adding cute little things like in it. And the side panels is really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna reread these two. And then hopefully continue to read volume 3, volume 4, and volume 5. We pray. We pray. Because they're going to be like a in-between my books, hopefully. Like, you know, a little pick-me-up I need. And of course, too, like, it's The Moon on a Rainy Night. It's so cozy. It's so cute. It's wholesome. Like, it's sapphic. What more do you need? And then, too, so I can finally continue watching Moriarty the Patriot with Chloe, I'm going to read volume 7 and 8, which are my only last 2 copies of Moriarty the Patriot. So I may have to purchase some volumes soon. We'll see if I get it in New York, because I'm very limiting myself on buying books this month, besides book events and maybe like a pop-up or like, you know, getting extra cash of selling books. But yeah, hopefully these two as well as a in-between, or I just binge them. We see. And then as well, why not, The Green Yuri, volume 3. I've been hearing things and I'm scared about what's happening because of freaking TikTok spoiling it. So I think it's time. And then too, since I've been reading it with Chloe, I think she's about to catch up to me anyway, so I'm going to include it in this TBR. I forgot to ask her and she's asleep right now as I'm filming this video, as if I wasn't just on call with her watching Haikyuu. Villains Are Destined to Die, volume 7. I'm waiting for my volume 8 and I pre-ordered volume 9 during the Books A Million Father's Day sale. So I'm waiting for those to come in, but have volume 7 at least. I'm kind of eager because of that cliffhanger on volumes. Yeah. And then 4 books I have physically that I want to read. This one's also going to be another buddy read actually with Chloe. So I'm going to, there may be a vlog of this coming to you soon. Spoiler alert. Tithe by Holly Black. I'm going to read this because it's a modern fairy tale, which is kind of like the setting of the Folk of the Air series is what I heard. It's like kind of like a prequel. I think it's more like setting wise. So yeah, going back to Holly Black. This one's more YA and obviously set. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, there's 3 books, so hopefully I can read this one. I'm going to start it hopefully today when I'm done filming. It's less than 300 pages. Plan to finish it this month. And then too, obviously, you guys saw earlier, because of the book club, Thighs and Prayers. Had to add it. And then hopefully, because obviously I had an arc for the 2nd book. It's been out. And I need to cancel my suspended audiobook hold. Only for the week. I keep adding it, guys. I promise. I promise I'll try to get to it. So, yeah, by Natasha Bishop. We'll see. Especially since I plan to put myself staying home more so I don't spend money before I go to Stationery Fest. So hopefully reading these books will keep me in check. Doing like reading and such. And then last but not least, because of course, it's FIFA World Cup right now. And because of Mexico, I was like, they want to get no one scored on them. So You Don't Have a Shot by Raquel Mari. Yeah, I want to. And then of course too, I have artwork. Yeah, like come on. I've been wanting to read another soccer romance anyways, and this one's epic. Like yeah. we're gonna try to. She's a little bit of a chonker, but too, the words are really big and it's young adults and like from withdrawals, hopefully, of like, you know, the FIFA World Cup. F the FIFA World Cup. I'm just here watching my team, bro. And of course, 2 people who are wearing it and don't stand for, you know, everything that's happening or haven't said anything about it. Yeah. Screw you. Anyways, as if that was antagonizing. Anyways, that's it though for this video. I hope you guys enjoy my yap sessions of my book haul slash my TBR for this month in July. Kind of crazy that we're already halfway through the year. You guys may see a halfway through the year of like the book tag, as well as hopefully an updated journal ecosystem. I haven't even done like a what's in my Sula bag or such, you know, and I have a bunch of video ideas. I just haven't had the time because, like I said, New York recently. Like, I just came back and I'm gonna go back again towards the end of this month slash like the beginning of next month. We'll see. But yeah, I have some content ideas in plan, guys. It's just taking me a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna try to read more. Libertad definitely kind of sparked my love again for reading. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys very soon. Probably. Anyways, have a good time zone whenever this video reaches you. I hope you all have a good day, time zone, whatever. Anyways, bye.